It doesn't matter how fast you can go. It doesn't matter how much passion you have. And it doesn't matter how much energy you put into something. If you don't have a vision and clarity on the destination you want to reach, you will simply never get there. This is by Dean Graziosi, one of my mentors. I'm getting ready to train for the next 6 days with Tony Robbins, doing the Date with Destiny, which is one of his programs that I've been trying to do for the last 5 years. And I just had not had the time to do it. Having a vision of where you want to take your life can only happen when you give yourself the space to create the clarity, to ask yourself the questions that will help you create the clarity for where you want to go. And the way that I do it personally, and this is what this training is about, to focus on how are you going to create the clarity you need and the vision that you need to ensure that the activities and how you spend your energy and passion today will lead you to that destination that you want to get, knowing that there will be twists and turns along the way. The way that I do it is by, number one, putting myself and immersing myself in situations where I get to ask myself, what is that compelling future for myself? So in this case, Date with Destiny is one of those programs that supports me because every single day of these 5 days are going to cover a different area of your life. I believe there's 6 or 5 days, but each one of those is going to cover an area of your life, from your relationships to your career, to your finances, to your spirituality. And it is creating those opportunities for myself that allows me to have this huge vision for my life and to live in possibilities. I was having a conversation with one of my clients yesterday during her VIP session, and I left the call giving her a challenge. And her challenge was, and this is your challenge, to live in possibilities. What does that mean? It means that you have a compelling vision for your life, regardless of the circumstances around you, including the circumstances around you, and that you live in possibility that that future that you desire so much is on its way, and that every single day will create a new opportunity that you will see and take advantage of to move toward your vision. That's what it looks like to live in possibility. If your desire is to have more stability financially, then you will start to see yourself with that financial stability in your future. You start to think of yourself, what does that look like? My bank account has money. We have a savings buffer. We have 6 to a year of savings in case something happens. I'm taking the kids on vacation. You start to visualize what this compelling future looks like, and you live in the possibility that this is possible for me. And you may say, Ginny, but the situation right now is that I'm in a job and I'm barely making ends meet, et cetera, et cetera. And I say, yes. And when you live in possibilities and you know you want to increase your bank account, you're going to start thinking about what can I be doing from my career that would increase my overall compensation, right? Then you get creative and you begin to think about, okay, what is the next level for me? How do I get promoted to the next level where I can earn more? How can I add more value in my organization so that I can get that promotion? What can I start doing now? What conversations do I need to start having with my management? What kind of developmental conversations do I need to have about areas that I need to improve so that I can get to that next level? What is the gap? And so, my friends, we can't do this by ourselves. It would be wonderful if we had everything we need by ourselves to do all of this. But the truth is that we don't. We need to surround ourselves, put ourselves in the environments that are going to allow us to get these answers, because we're going to have people around us who can support us in asking the questions that we need to be asking. And if we knew how to ask the questions, we wouldn't need anybody to ask them because we would already ask them of ourselves. That was like a tongue twister. My point is, even though I've had over 23 years of personal development, every single year, every single phase of my life, depending on what I'm up to, I'm going to immerse myself like I'm doing for the next 5 to 6 days with Date with Destiny. And it's not because I think that, oh, I have money to throw away. No, it's the fact that if I don't invest in myself, my time, my energy, my effort, and my money, I am not going to fulfill my potential. And that to me is a non-negotiable. That to me is a deal breaker. I must fulfill my potential from a place of joy and peace and fulfillment, not from a place of lack or I'm not enough or I want to be better than someone else. It's not that at all. It really is about me fulfilling my desire to keep learning, to keep growing, to keep giving back to my clients, because everything I learn, I give back to my clients. I was also speaking with someone yesterday, and I brought up the fact that when they get me as the coach, they're not only getting a leadership coach, which is what we typically do together primarily. You're also getting someone who helps you transition whenever you need to transition from one role to the next. I also help you position yourself to get promoted so you can get the extra cash in your bank account and your 401k in any other fashion that your compensation can go up. I also help you with your communication. I am a transformational speaker, so I can support you in becoming a more influential and powerful speaker as we work together. And I'm also someone who focuses on self-care as part of my business. So I can help you create some self-caring habits that will support you in your efforts and endeavors to continue to move forward. So I hope that today's training encourages you to immerse yourself in the environments that are going to support you to continue to grow and advance, and ask the questions you need to ask about what is my compelling vision? What does that look like? And who supports you with different tools to get to the answer, not simply by asking the question, but helping you in creative ways, such as visualizations, to get to the answers to your questions. And once you do that, you are betting on yourself, you're investing in yourself, and you're giving yourself opportunities. So if you want other people to give you opportunities, if you want others to value you, if you want others to appreciate your contributions, if you want to continue to advance and grow, then you must want that for yourself too. You must continue to value yourself, to invest in yourself, to recognize yourself, and to give yourself the chance to grow and advance. And that does not happen by doing things the old way. That only happens when you believe in yourself, in your abilities, and put your money where your mouth is. That's it. It's time to invest in yourself, and you will see what happens when you do. So if you're not feeling valued, how are you valuing yourself? I'm going to leave you with that question. And if you want to connect with me to start the work that needs to be done and to start immersing yourself in an environment that will be supportive with other peers and your leadership coach, you can call me and reach me at callwithginny.com. Live with purpose, live with joy. I'm off to my training now. I'll see you soon.